evening and welcome to this week's edition of Business News. My name is Umo Basi Edit, and this broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. And across Nigeria, cost of essential commodities like beans, rice, and gari have surged significantly, triggering widespread mixed feelings among Nigerians. However, Business News will highlight some of these food items, recent costs, and the challenges Nigerians are facing. We shall also bring to you some reports of state government during the week. These and more will form our Business News tonight. Please stay tuned. And meanwhile, Governor Uyo has commended the efforts of the transition chairman, Deaconess Otopong Aaron, in Citybom Local Government Council for her efforts in agriculture. The governor made this commendation during an unscheduled inspection of the demonstration farm at Citybom Local Government Council.
This inspection, according to the governor, is prepared by the performance report of the transition chairman across the state presented to the governor during the State Executive Council meeting, which indicates the milestones of the Citybom transition chairman, especially in agriculture and infrastructural development.
And return thanks to His Excellency Pastor Mo Basino for giving me this opportunity. You've seen the synergy that we work together, both from the local government and the state government. So that's why we've been able to achieve what we've achieved today.
The governor expressed his satisfaction with the level of work done, while calling on other transition chairmen to emulate Citybom in the quest for agricultural revolution in the state.
I tried to visit to see for myself, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed, and but I mean, more than the farming, the way she goes about it, she works hand in hand with the Ministry of Agriculture. You can see a director from the Ministry of Agriculture is here, working with the local government. One, training the people in the locality with this farm, and then sending them back to their villages to farm. That is what really trips me, because you can begin to see the multiplier effect.
The governor also visited a number of other farms across the state. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, Nta News.
And still talking about agriculture, Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Governor Uyo, has charged civil servants in the state to maximize the state farm day for optimal productivity. The governor gave this charge while inspecting some farms in the state during Third Friday's farming exercise. Kelvin Samuel tells us more.
Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Uyo, had declared first and third Fridays of every month as State Farm Day. This is to encourage farming, especially among civil servants, as measures to stem the increasing cost of food items in the market. The governor, who is always leading from the front, was spotted with his team during the June edition of the Farm Day, inspecting some farms across the state, encouraging farmers to put in their best as the state government is ready to provide needed support for greater yield.
We are the only ones that can feed ourselves. We may complain things are difficult. Food should not be part of it. For a people that God has given very good soil, good weather, peace and security. We don't have the challenges that our brothers have up north. So we shouldn't have an excuse not to grow the food we eat. God has been so gracious and merciful to us.
He called on all, especially the youth, to engage themselves meaningfully in agriculture, which he described as gold mine of the season.
It is now Operation Feed Yourself. At least if you cannot feed somebody else, feed yourself. And what I've seen here is just amazing. Tomatoes, cucumbers, okra, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, cassava, And with all of this, if we replicate it in our various wards, the ward chairmen, ward leaders, political leaders, might build the youth should say, I'm building myself.
Some of the farms visited are already showing signs of bountiful yield. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, Nta News.
And away from the government house, incessant structural collapse in parts of the country can be halted if state governments deploy geosciences maps in driving development. National President, Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, Professor Nta Uyo said this at a press briefing in Uyo. Clement Barikwe has the report.
Addressing journalists in Uyo as part of activities to mark the 255th Council meeting of the Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society, Professor Nta Uyo lists several opportunities available for government if it deploys geosciences in driving development, while rating Akwa Ibom State high in the use of geoscience professionals in road construction. Professor Olatunji insists that some building and road collapse could be avoided if state governments had deployed geosciences maps for development purposes.
How do you prevent those coastal erosion from devastating our communities? To be able to do that, you need solid geoscience information acquired over time and be able to prescribe appropriate measure which the engineers will now design to do it. You can't just design things. You need a base to design, and the information to do those designs actually acquired by geologists and better geologists who take pain to understand the nature and the manner of the erosive forces around the area.
On the activities of non-professional miners, he said the society is continuing its awareness and urged federal government to strengthen its supervisory agencies.
So they are poorly staffed, and that's why we're saying for the government to be taken seriously in curbing illegal mining, they need to increase the staff strength of the mine inspectorate units.
With about 10,000 members spread across the country, the Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society is holding its council meeting for the second time in Uyo in 2 years. Clement Barikwe, Nta News.
The plight of widows are numerous, but these should not define them. This advice resonated at an event to celebrate over 250 widows drawn from local government areas across the 3 senatorial districts of Akwa Ibom State. Utabai Achibon reports that the event is at the instance of the wife of the state governor, Mrs. Patience Umo-Eno, through her pet project, Golden Initiative for All.
The wife of the governor called us to empower us, so I would want to say thank you for what he has done for us. I'm so grateful for today what our mother has done for us. I pray for God to give her long life and prosperity and his family.
Widows all over the world have had their own fair share of various forms of torture due to deaths of their spouses, and as such, they have been denied certain rights due them. These and more are some reasons for the United Nations to set aside a day to annually celebrate widows, bearing in mind their plights and ways to profess solutions to address them. It is in line with this observance that wife of Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mrs. Patience Umo-Eno, through her pet project, Golden Initiative for All, GIFA, is organizing Widows Empowerment Program to give the widows a sense of belonging and reason to live a happy life again.
A reminder that we see you, we hear you, and we stand with you, because you are the backbone of our families and our communities, and your contributions are recognized and valued. As we mark this day, I urge us all to work together to break down the barriers and stigma that widows face.
Items including 25 kg bags of rice, wrappers and cash were given to about 250 beneficiaries from the 3 senatorial districts of the state. The event highlighted words of exhortation goodwill messages, and cultural display.
There is need for strong institutions and laws to accelerate widows' inclusiveness.
The of Widows Day is aimed at ensuring that widows all over the world are given the support they need to go through that incredible, difficult time.
With accelerating the achievement of gender equality as a theme for this year's International Day of the Widows, focus is on widows' inclusion in the society. In Uyo, Utebe Achibon, NTA News.
And business news will be back shortly after this break. Don't worry.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
One passenger, big auntie. Come and enter my bus now.
Hey, conductor, this cough is serious. I beg, you need to go to the hospital.
Hospital?
Doctors say cough symptoms are different in every condition. Some are dry, others are wet, like your own.
God bless you, auntie. I have told this my conductor. The cough has refused to go, and it could be tuberculosis.
Conductor, check am o. Make you dey sure, because who no go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Chilos Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Glad to know you're still there. Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Scheme of the NYSC is now a platform for economic emancipation of core members. Kelvin Samuel was recently in the Mami market in Saratai Youth Camp in Akwa Ibom State, reports that over 90% of business owners in the market are former core members who acquired the skill during the service year. The report.
Since the introduction of skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development SIDE program into National Youth Service Corps orientation camps by the federal government of Nigeria. The scheme has been of immense benefit to a large number of corps members who are now self-reliant and employers of labor. A visit to Camp Market, popularly known as Mami Market in NYC Camp, Zatatai local government area of Akwa Ibom State, shows that 90% of business owners and trainers are former corps members who picked up the ideas and skills while in camp during their service year, which according to them have turned into their sources of income as a bid farewell to job hunts.
I started as a corps member coming, so I did this as my side when I was in camp, and I followed it up after camp, and I've found out that it has improved my life greatly because I'm able to make shoes and make people more comfortable, yes, with the shoes I make. And additional to that, I got a skill that now I'm not dependent on the government any longer.
Craft is what is paying. I've graduated in the past 10 years. I've not gotten a government employee job at the moment, but what has been sustaining me as a family woman is the craft I venture into. And by God's grace, yearly, I can boast of training more than 50 students, yes, and are all certified.
Since I finished my youth service, I served here in Akwa Ibom State. It has been so productive, it has been so successful. I've not gotten any other white-collar job. I've created job for myself. I'm now a wealth creator. I employ people. I have people that come to my shop for IT.
They are encouraging other youth, especially those who are currently in camps, to key into side programs as it has what it takes to change their financial status.
That we have skills that we have in our hands, have an edge over white-collar jobs, and that will give us a leverage and will not make us dependent on the government.
I believe that once you are able to know what you are doing, the masses, they will be looking for you. You'll be having partnership within and outside. And I'm hoping in the nearest future that I will be able to touch as many lives as possible.
I urge the youth to key into skill, to learn skill, because see the economic situation of the country, there's no job anywhere. So we have to rise up and do something, solve problem, create wealth,
In the face of obvious lack of white-collar jobs, those who embraced entrepreneurship are no doubt better for it, hence the need for all hands to be on deck for the economic growth of the nation. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, Nta.
Tomatoes, a fleshy fruit, is a delightful vegetable that makes delicacies in many households, but fast running out of the reach of families. Business News correspondent Joy Ubani reports that the fruit is becoming very scarce in Akwa Ibom State.
The demand for fresh tomatoes in the market is on the increase due to its low supplies to meet needs of many homes and eateries. It has been observed lately that tomatoes are not much in circulation and few seen are unaffordable in the market.
4 pieces of tomato is 1,000 naira. So to make a pot of stew now, you have to buy up to 4,000 or 5,000, and it won't even last for 5 days. It will finish. So we are really suffering in this country, and I don't know when all this suffering is going to end.
Tomato not there for Nigeria. It's there for Cameroon. They are bringing tomato from Cameroon for us now. We don't get tomatoes. Now, it's almost 4 days, no tomatoes. The reasons is that tomato not there for nuts. It's not there for nuts. Now, only from Cameroon they bring tomatoes. So that is why. And it's very, very cost. We are selling tomato before, the small bag, 20,000, but now it's 28,000.
Some traders say the high cost is as a result of levels of insecurity, high cost of transportation, and other threats leading to low cultivation in the northern parts of Nigeria.
Tomatoes who have been they buy 150, 250, now 1,000 for that medium size, small size.
I say tomato no dey markets. As they move up and down, and then I know say tomato. That small one says 2,005. The Dakota tomato is only that the thing is not plenty. It's not plenty.
but it's there. I wish we have sufficient Dakada tomato in the market.
Meanwhile, the Dakada tomatoes harvested in Akwa Ibom State are also not in circulation in the market. However, some Uyo residents are appealing to the government of Umueno to make the Dakada fresh tomatoes available and affordable for its citizens.
May government help us reduce everything price down so that maybe we go to chop belly full. Now they dey hungry every time.
We are looking forward seeing that Dakada tomato because I know the thing is available, but the thing is not plenty in the market.
We want government to help the Nigerian in the agricultural sectors to provide tools and seeds for farmers so that they will be able to farm tomatoes.
Cost of fuel is brought down, everything will take shape. So they should try and maybe return back the subsidy or maybe increase salary.
Joy Obani, NTA News.
Consumers in Uyo are lamenting the continuous increase in prices of staple foods, stressing the economic hardship this development is placing on citizens. Business News correspondent Joy Ubani again reports that one of such staple foods that witnessed a rising trend in its price in the last few weeks is beans, which has skyrocketed to 220,000 naira for 100 kilogram and 450 naira to 500 naira per cup, depending on the species.
Beans are a strong plant-based source of protein, fiber, iron, and vitamins with many health benefits. According to findings, it is known to be good for the human heart and liver. However, there are many types of beans in the market with their various prices. Findings reveal that beans are assumed to be consumed by some low-income earners due to its affordability in the market. But in the last few weeks, the dramatic increase has invoked ill feelings among consumers in Uyo.
Now each cup is 500. Before I buy this beans now, one bag. Last month, I buy one bag 180. 180,000 naira. Where they buy them? For now, I buy 220,000 naira for one bag. I don't know why. A gari cost. Anything people want the chop cost. Why?
I am not happy at all. I am not happy. It is a sad situation, especially in Nigeria, that things we used to afford at 150, 100 naira, 200, when I'm buying them at 400, 350. Where a poor person at this time cannot afford a cup of beans. That I can say.
This one now 500. The other is 450. Anything to talk about. Anything where I see now, what I will do. I know say before no be so where we they buying, so the thing don't come cost now.
I came with 25,000. Look at my bag. I had to buy beans. The other one they call honey beans. It's 450 or 470 a cup. So how is the normal man coping?
Dealers in this grain are lamenting the daily increment and attribute it to seedlings and fertilizer.
Where they buy one bag before 6,000 naira. Now you go use 50,000 naira, go buy them. 50,000 naira is one bag. Go buy them, go put them for the something where they plant. The same way they plant this rice now, like 100 bags. They spend money like 50,000 naira before. So now you go spend like 2 million. So that's in them make them all everything they come cost.
Is when you sell today, going back to buy another one, you must add money. So what we said 2,000 today, going to buy it, you will buy 3,000, 3,500.
So how much is beans?
A bag of beans is 230,000 per bag.
Before now?
Before it was 75, 95. Nobody said the thing will stop. It's still topping. Because the people were there to buy for us now. They tell us, say, may we hold the one where we hold low. No one is coming again. No.
The increment in the price of beans, according to consumers, requires urgent attention from government.
Tinubu may help people. This in Nigeria, they suffer now well. No be small suffer. May help people. Anything where you want to do, may do. Even a fuel where the cost, even no be fuel, in no. May help people the thing may go down.
We need something to be done about it. Seriously.
Things are just hard. Everything is just high. I don't know how we can meet up on all this. The sellers are complaining about fuel. They say when fuel is down, when fuel is cheaper, everything will be okay.
Joy Ubani, NTA News.
And that's it on Business News. Thanks for watching. Do have a great weekend. Good evening.